They're all fucking fake. But I'm still thriving, bitch. Not banned. I'm reinstated. Get that right. See, you have to be right when you speak. But it taught me more about the dumb bitch. How stupid are you, bitch? No, you're a man. Go get your own money, you fucking weirdo. Don't ask other men for money. I mean, I gave more money out this weekend to simple bitches than that bitch will ever have in her fucking life has ever had in her account. Why do you like, why is it going to be belated birthday handsome? Just like, hit me up and roll. Step your game up, kiddos. Quit using my card for your groceries, bitch.
Must have really pissed good old Wesley off, and she stated that he can't get a hold of me, so he gets desperate and has his friends reach out. He got on my group Zoom call last week, freaks out in front of my client screaming, yelling, and breaking chairs. He tells us on the call he sacrificed his soul and did it on camera. This man lost his mind and his soul. I don't have anything bad to say. I truly feel sorry for him. Well, guys, it looks like that we are back somehow yet again with another Wesley meltdown video. And at this point, this shit has genuinely become a reality TV show. And instead of a bunch of women with fake tits creating a bunch of unnecessary drama, we have a bunch of roided up, bald men who are getting some of the dumbest tattoos I've ever seen, just always crying about random things and getting mad for no reason. It is literally the housewives of Miami. And it only seems to keep getting more dumb and over the top, with one man in particular, which of course would be the good old Pegster, all because he just cannot keep his ego in check whatsoever. And it has now led to what I can only consider as a Wesley Thanksgiving crash out, where most of the post that this man made on Thanksgiving was him just being mad as hell and talking some crazy shit. And you see, it all of course has to do with what we covered on Wes only a day or two ago, where we watched him get in trouble for basically trying to stalk and harass his ex and then recording himself doing so for some reason. And he basically ended up posting on his story that he got banned from the strip club that she dances at and seemed to be pretty damn upset about it.
So this is a new record, but we know why. I didn't get to go in Rhino, and I was already kicked out. I'm kicked out of Tootsie's. Hopefully we can reinstate that. I didn't even get to go in. I was already done. I've been there since before prison. Since before I was locked up, I have not been there. I was already kicked out. Why do you think?
And I have absolutely no idea why Wes decided to expose himself doing this dumb shit, especially since it led to Angie making a response to where she confirmed that he was trying to get into the club. But the situation must have been living in his mind rent-free the entire time, because on the night of Thanksgiving, he ended up hosting one of his usual Q&As. And it started off kind of normal, with people just asking random questions. And one of them asked about if Wes was still dating his old ex Gabby and her girlfriend, so they had some sort of three-way thing going. And for some reason, this must have really set Wesley off. I don't know if it's because he's not seeing his new little dog buddy anymore that he was obsessed with, or what exactly is going on here. But you could tell that it really started to annoy him for some reason with the end of his response. And he seemed to get even more annoyed with the very next question that was asking why everyone is always asking about his relationships. So you got to get it straight. They're Brazilians, and unfortunately, we already broke up. Just what it is. I mean, I already got a new one though, or 5, or 17, or 35, or 65, or 69, or 77. Why is everybody so busy with my life and relationships? Because theirs suck and mine are better. I mean, they hide their people because their people are ugly and shit. And they talk shit about mine. Like, I don't hide any of them. If you don't like the person, I don't care. Oh, this person was better. Yeah, that person was a dumb bitch. This person's actually fun. What you want? And as you can tell by the line, this person was a dumb bitch, there was obviously something living rent-free in his head. And this Q&A was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I don't know why he even bothers to ask why people are so obsessed with his relationships or just viewing the destruction that he is committing on himself, or why he even answers questions about it when he's acting like he doesn't want anybody to talk about it. Because right after this, someone asked about Angie still pole dancing in Vegas, and Wes basically confirmed that she still worked at the club that he tried to get into, and that I can only guess is the reason he took his Vegas trip. And he just starts talking some mad shit about Angie. Yeah, and still doesn't make any money. They never show the real part. I show the real parts. This is why everybody's so fake online. They don't show the real shit. They talk shit to you when you go to a strip club, but they work at one. Okay? And I'll show you that. And I'll show you how they don't show you when they use the guy who's really got money's card and they say he's broke. They're all fucking fake. But I'm still thriving, bitch.
We got the chef. We got everything going. We got Thanksgiving. I mean, I gave more money out this weekend to simple bitches than that bitch will ever have in her fucking life has ever had in her account. So just check it out. Just check it out. Go be someone's side chick, you dumb bitch.
So, as you can clearly tell, he was obviously feeling some type of way and was mad that she got him banned from her little club. And he couldn't go get a lap dance from the good old ex that he was basically stalking and harassing at this point, and he just started crashing out about it a little bit. And don't get me wrong, Angie isn't completely innocent in this entire thing, and she does her own level of grifting, but I don't blame her for not wanting to be stalked by this complete dipshit who can't help but to freak out online every couple of minutes. And what's really wild is good old Wesley was still just getting started, because even when his homie Rob ended up arriving at the crib, he starts by hyping him up and then has to throw in another little jab right at the end of it.
That shit 100. Rob said, fuck, that ain't a $70,000 chain. That's 90.
90K.
90, motherfucker. Step your game up, kiddos. Quit using my card for your groceries, bitch.
And I have absolutely no idea why this man felt the need to throw that in at the end of this clip specifically, where he's just hyping up Rob's chain, but he hits her with a "stop using my card to buy your groceries, bitch." Just completely out of nowhere. Like, this shit blindsided the hell out of me. And this then led to him going on multiple little tangents about how she's using his card still and the things that she's using it on, and the man's just ranting to the entire internet for no reason. I don't know why he feels the need to put his relationship issues out in the public like this after just complaining that everyone's obsessed with his relationship, but it's just so damn goofy.
You could use my card for your groceries if you were a nice person, but you're not. You talk shit and then use my card for your groceries. Where's your dudes at? Like, go get one of these lames to pay it. Spearmint Rhino ain't paying that much right now, huh? Like, there's just nobody get lap dances. They only get a few bucks. Should let me come in that night because I spent a few bucks, kiddo. Not just groceries, card payments, etc. Like, get someone else. Stop talking about me. Like, I don't like being talked about negatively if I'm still supporting people. Like, men support people. I'm a motherfucking man. Where your men at? They left. Exactly.
And as you can tell by those lines specifically, he is still mad that he was not allowed in the strip club that night, and apparently he would have actually given her more money than all of these other guys out there. And I don't know why he felt the need to go on this tangent again, because you could just see Rob in the background awkwardly nod as he just showed up and this was the bullshit Wes was on. And it's all just so damn stupid. But it continues to get even more stupid because someone asked him a question who I'm guessing was just trying to rage bait him and succeeded, and asked if he split up with his baby mama. And Wes got mad because he doesn't have any kids, and he starts referring to the little girl that was a part of their relationship as a mistake that he was taking care of, which is just some really crazy work.
If you speak in this life, you just have to be right. Like, what you talk about has to be correct, you fucking bird brain idiot. Look at, you split up with your baby's mama. I don't have any kids. I was nice enough to take care of other people's mistakes, but this is the thing. Like, that's their problem. The biggest thing in the world is that you have to understand this. A man who steps up as a stepfather is probably one of the only men who actually wanted kids. Most of you guys just f***ed up and had mistakes. That doesn't mean your kids aren't worth. Kids are the best thing on the planet, and the ones that I was lucky enough to raise were everything to me. Taught me a lot of shit, but it taught me more about the dumb bitch. How stupid are you, bitch?
And you just have to love that there at the end, he just starts crashing out on Angie again, and he just couldn't contain it. And I'm not going to bash him for, raising this kid and trying to do that. But I will bash him for referring to them as a mistake, which is just fucked up. And for also constantly trying to use them to promote his own content when he was actually with Angie, and then trying to use them to get back at Angie, which we saw a couple of weeks ago, where he was posting videos of them. And after this, he started to calm down a little bit, and he finally started to relax a little. And he basically just started fucking trauma dumping on everybody because people continued to ask questions about the relationship.
This is why my relationships were very difficult, because I was not able to say that I was sorry for something I didn't think was wrong. And chicks need you to do that. They need you to say you're wrong about shit you didn't do, and you basically have to choose peace over war. And the whole point is peace over being right. Even the whole point is like, I just won't do that. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not able to accommodate someone's weak points and your shortcomings. definitely helped too many people that didn't deserve it. And that's the thing, like, there's givers and takers in this world. And the givers always know that they're just doing too much, but that's what makes them go get more.
And as per usual, we yet again see Wes trying to play the victim and stating that he's just a giver that gave too much, and he's just unable to take responsibility for anything like he normally does. And all of this was all just crazy enough and goofy enough, but it seems that Angie saw all of these videos, and she actually decided to respond to Wes as well, and ended up exposing him again with a bunch of different pictures. And the first one that she ended up showing showed a caller log with a shit ton of missed calls. And she stated, "Imagine trying to smear me online while calling my phone on private and having your friends reach out because you can't take rejection. That's not a man, that's a tantrum." And she had the audacity to follow this up by posting Wes Watson's butt buddy Alfonso, trying to reach out to her for Wes Watson and trying to get her to come over for Thanksgiving dinner, which I'm assuming she rejected, and which must have really pissed good old Wesley off. And she stated that he can't get a hold of me, so he gets desperate and has his friends reach out. "He got on my group Zoom call last week, freaks out in front of my client screaming, yelling, and breaking chairs. He tells us on the call he sacrificed his soul and did it on camera. This man lost his mind and his soul. I don't have anything bad to say. I truly feel sorry for him." And she was still not done after this, because this was occurring mid Wes Watson freakout, and she stated that what's happening right now isn't physical, it's spiritual, and when someone moves with wickedness, lies, and cruelty, they're not hurting me, they're building a debt for themselves that only God can collect, and trust me, he always does it better than I ever could. And she then followed this one up with, "That being said, I genuinely hope everyone is having a beautiful Thanksgiving, and not to let anyone pull your character down or your calling down." And she then decided to hit Wes with the final blow and stated that Wes Watson is still and will always be my #1 fan, always and forever. So Angie really came in with some crazy work, and at this point, both of these goobers just need to stop posting their relationship online, where people are just watching and getting a laugh from it. And Wes needs to go to some type of anger management or help, and needs to get off the damn internet, because this shit is crazy. And after this occurred, Wes continued to do his Q&A after he ate dinner, where he basically just sat there and got mad at questions he was getting, and just basically continued to crash out.
Any advice for a father-to-be business owner? Quit nutting in chicks if you ain't got no money, stupid. And second off, the billionaire guy who has 6 kids doesn't say, "And I had 6 kids when I built the business." He just built it. Face. My favorite restaurant. You guys, have you understood this by now? I don't go to the restaurant for the food. I go to a restaurant to watch people watch me, motherfucker. Biggest thing I noticed about women as I leveled up is that they don't know the difference. They have a very big disconnect in this area. They don't know when someone fucks them or with them. They're so stupid. They don't understand when a guy's just them or with them. Hugest thing. Hey, stupid bitches. Don't be side bitches. Demand the first spot. Dumb. You're being laughed at, you dumb idiot. Obviously, I am. I mean, nobody's even come close. I'm just what they do. Like, oh, what did you do? Like a 90 days in county? I mean, like, dude, you're not a top motherfucker if you didn't go against society. You're a lackey bitch. You conform to face. Do you get that? I didn't do anything like that, motherfucker, ever.
And yeah, as you can tell, the Thanksgiving crash out just kept going, and didn't really come to an end until he left his home, where I guess they decided to go ahead and hit up the club and party. And that concludes our Thanksgiving story for good old Wesley Watson, and concludes our Thanksgiving meltdown. And at this point, it's just sad to see, and the man needs to get some sort of help, because clearly something's not right. But if you enjoyed, please drop a sub and a like, and join the Saints Mafia, where we are staying on all of these fake alpha males. And I'm out. Watching Wesley Watson continue to embarrass himself. In peace.
You need to stop talking about haters because, dude, they're just not relevant. The only reason they're relevant is because they talk about me. So the point is they're not relevant without me, so we know who's the winner. Like, it's that easy. Guys, when you're part of the elite team, you're not just fucking buying a program. You're fucking family if we like you. If we don't like you, get the fuck out.